My full name is Alexandra Tsikhotska, but I would prefer to be called by SASHA, and I am a master's student at SFI for digital animation, or digital arts and animation. So, growing up, I was often surrounded by a lot of art. Like, I was encouraged to draw, and I drew like every day, and I would show it to my parents. They would be very happy, put it on the fridge, which encouraged me to draw more and more and learn more about how to develop it into a skill than just a hobby. I knew art was my thing when it just kept giving me this sense of peace. I got excited seeing these like characters I would make up like come alive, and yeah, I fell in love with cartoons, and I knew I wanted to make them as well. I can guess. I definitely don't remember because I was probably 4. It was definitely like a bunch of like paint slabs, like with acrylic. But I'm going to guess I was trying to make a flower of some kind since we had a lot of them in the backyard. What got me into 2D art was just seeing, like, I loved the style. I loved how, at least at the time, 3D wasn't really a big thing when I was growing up, so I really looked up to Disney movies at the time, and seeing like how like life could like appear on the page was really cool. And yeah, I felt the style was the most like really cool to me. 3D art like has an entirely different skill set. Like, you would have to learn the software, then like you just have to look a lot into the types of styles as well, like the shaders, what makes things look the way they should be. Because like even if you were to do like 2D art on the computer, the materials don't act the same as they would in real life. So it's just a lot more practicing. You could be amazing sculpting in real life, but carrying that into the digital world would be very, very different. So yeah, I can find my backyard, really, and nature. Just in real life, I get inspired very easily because there's a lot of cool things in the world, and I feel like if you leave yourself bored for 5 minutes, you can come up with like something very fun, like a chair with wings, for instance. In my mind, I think first of all, what this painting is meant to be. If it's something that I just want to like use to like relax at the end of the day, I don't really prepare for it at all. I just let my pen hit the paper. But if it's like a really like huge oil painting I want to work on for like 4 months, then I would first go into thumbnailing. I would go into see like all the different compositions I can make, what color choices, if like I should use mixed media. So it's a lot of decision making, and that's, I would say, one of the hardest parts about art is the patience and a lot of decisions you need to make in order to create something. Usually going to a new area helps a lot because you're leaving the area where you felt really like strained or burnt out, and you get like a new perspective. You could revisit somewhere you haven't gone in a while as well, or just step outside. Usually when you're like really burnt out, typically you've stayed indoors for a long time at the computer screen. Yeah, so I'd say just reconnecting yourself with like real life helps a lot. Art gives me a sense of peace. It allows me to feel like I can share my gift to make others happy, and other places I feel like it doesn't quite reach that. I don't know, art just really connects with me because I feel like I can be my true self with it. I feel like I can always go back to art to feel comfortable, even if sometimes like it can be a big struggle of like, how do I make this hand work, or I should have chosen like a different lighting source for this piece. But in the end, I find home in art. I really, really want to open up my own animation studio one day. That would imply that I might not be the one animating if I'm running the studio, but I just really want to make all of these like stories that often have been like, maybe they didn't make the big cut, but they can make my cut, and just allow like narratives that often aren't heard to be told, and just like give everyone the chance that I would really love to have one day as well.